The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
We'd be real weirdos.
Interesting.
But like,
Very
it's just
interesting.
Like Weirdos House
It's
Out.
like, you know, like there's just like weird cards in there that they'll throw in. It's like, oh, you know, he wants to be a magician, but also his name is the Sticky Lemon.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the most interesting one I had in the Backstreet Boys dating board game I had was when I picked up the cards and it said, "Hey, we're live."
Oh, that was a good one, actually.
Buddy, I swear to God, it gets
Hi,
worse
everyone.
every
Talking about
time.
Hitomi novels.
Please. It can get really inappropriate, Scotty. Oh my God.
Hey, you know, that's the risk we
I
take.
got a mature audience tag on there. We're fine.
Good
we
Lord.
talked about worse in Retroverse.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another spectacular episode of the Chaos Crew that I'm sure will have many dating sim similarities.
Dating similarities.
Exactly.
Waka waka.
So let's get into recap, see where the Chaos Crew is at, all that nonsense. We're back, folks, and these hooligans are really starting to peeve me off. Sunspot is in hot pursuit of the ultimate warrior, Muiral the Misshapen, and even a pair of mutant drow can bring themselves to mar that beautiful mug of his. Kurayami saved Solaris from a gelatinous cube, while the goblin who lived, Sparky Boom Boom, proved to be the Teef team's unseen hero. Gotta think what that kid is up to. Patience got lost in his own reflection, while Lilia used an illusory spider booty to get past some banshees before making friends with Morty, the newly proclaimed king of the lava children and lava gusher connoisseur, I guess. Kumar. Where do I even start with Kumar? Kumar not only went right around all of my cool traps that I put out, but Mural's little undead creations can't even hurt her. So where's the fun in that, I ask you? I don't know. But it's her turn first as we go into the actual game, so let's get this over with, I guess. So yeah, Kumar, weird your turn.
So is this the weeb or is this you?
Well, I mean, what is he if not me? Yeah, so Kumar, you are in Mural's laboratory filled with rusted operating tools and alchemical equipment and very, very
How many ghouls are just slapping on your abs?
yeah, embarrassingly incompetent ghouls. They're all just against Kumar with no hope at all. It's very sad. Oh, I think Vex is busy.
Sorry, I forgot I muted myself. And then also I was just
you Callied yourself.
No, I didn't talk. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
For me to Callie myself, I have to talk.
That's true. You have to.
You partially
So-
Callied.
That's where you find yourself, Kumar. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm in a fight still.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
a fight is
sad.
a generous word for what is happening, but
Yeah, it is. Honestly, I kind of want to just say, how do you want to get rid of these guys? Because I don't think they have any chance.
you're like, this is so pathetic. Not even
Yeah,
worth it.
I have to roll like a nat 20 at best to actually do anything here.
Do you want to do it that way?
Yeah, let's do
I'll
it.
leave it up to you. Well, then Kumar will spend the next bit of time, more or less, just beating everything. You know, obviously, just launching them into various chairs and such.
Okay.
Just putting on a hell of a wrestling show.
Do we get the cartoon just Cloud and you just see your arm coming out with a weapon every once in a while?
No, that's not Kumar. That's
One
not
starts to
Kumar's
crawl
style.
away, then you just grab it. Get back here.
Grab it, suplex it through a table.
Love it. Yeah, there's just calamity going on in Mural's lab. So that's what's happening with Kumar and the poor ghouls. Which actually, Kumar, as you smash one of the ghouls, it's like this dwarf with a boar helmet on their head. The boar helmet goes rolling away with their head still in it, and you see inside of their stomach as like their body like caves in. There's like a gemstone inside of their stomach.
Ooh.
And it scintillates on the ground.
Well, Kumar is a dumbass, so once everyone's dead, she'll take note of that, and once everything's dead.
Yeah. Just ghouls like moaning. Big mistake. So you want to pick up the jewel?
Yes, she'll pick up the jewel. It's a dumb thing to do, and I know it's gonna bite me in the ass, but I am playing Kumar,
fine.
damn it, and it'll be funny.
Yeah, I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw if you do.
All right. One moment.
Gemstone.
Wisdom. Ooh, that is an 16.
16, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So, as you pick up the gemstone, you see flashes of visions of spiders just sort of like crawling, like almost like they're crawling up over your eyes. And you see like demonic creatures with 8 eyes pulling at people's intestines and doing all sorts of freaky things. But, you know, it just kind of washes over you and you're like, huh.
It's almost like it can't be feared. Fuck.
Shit. Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't have given him this hero feast.
Hey, you know, I'm fine with it. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's that.
Dylan cares, but
Oh, I know.
You have the chest full of reagents over your shoulder still. You have this gemstone, and then yeah, I think really the only other thing in here that would be of note is that the boar helmet, really. At least from what you can see.
Yeah, well, Kumar's also gonna pick up the boar helmet and just drop it with her in her pocket, pretty much.
Yep. Excellent. All right. So, in this room, besides the secret door you came in, it looks like there is a door, you know, just a regular door leading north, and then there are secret doors that look like they lead south and east from here as well.
Well, let's see. Flip a coin. So, Han, how many directions are there to go?
3.
3. All right, a D6 then.
Excellent.
It's always more fun to do it. So
It is.
I have to pull up the map just so I can kind of assign proper numbers to which ones I'm going for. Where is Dylan on my thing? There you are. All right. So 3 doors.
Yes.
All right. Oh. All right. I'm going south.
South. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, you are able to find that secret door rather easily. The walls of this room, they look like they are carved, like with very abstract images.
Mm-hmm.
But when you touch it, it almost feels like you're touching flesh. And you're able to find like a little like orifice that you're able to and open the secret door.
This reminds me of, this is very what's it called? Drukari.
Oh yeah, very. So you open it up and there is a chamber beyond.
Ooh.
But we'll get to that later. Sunspot. So you are up in this long hallway, having just run out of a ballroom with these giant mutated drow in it. And as you're running, you know, after Muiral, who skittered away like a little bitch, there are images that are sort of painted on the walls in frescoes that, unlike some of the other images elsewhere in the dungeon, don't look like they've been messed with or altered by ages past. You probably have some sort of preserving magic on them. But as you pass by them, there's something oddly familiar.
Of course there is.
About them. There's first off, as you're sort of running, there is a picture of a dwarf who is sort of struggling in a life as a brewmaster, and their alcohol just never really caught on from the looks of it. And then this same dwarf, as the pictures go on, he turns to prospecting, and he's helping build this huge archway of a bridge over a river, which you realize you went over that bridge when you were first coming to Waterdeep from the High Forest. And you remember very clearly, it like a bridge that should not be able to stand, but it somehow is able to. You remember going across it, and then you see him, the same dwarf, meeting and befriending his first elf, who you recognize the elf too.
Is it me?
No, it's not you. But you do recognize him from your memories as Halloweth Never. This elf was the coronal, the ruler of the city where Waterdeep now stands.
Mm-hmm. So me, but not me.
And then you see, the images continue with this dwarf discovering Mithril beneath Mount Waterdeep and sharing that wealth with other dwarves. You see him and the other dwarves driving out kobolds and drow and orcs and beholders to build the halls that would one day become Undermountain. And then you see this elderly dwarf, now a king with a crown and coated in mithril and gold and iron, spending time with his family and passing the crown to his children and his grandchildren. And there's something, like, you're very obvious that you've seen this bridge and you've seen this elf. There's something about the dwarf that is eerily familiar to you too, though. I would like you to make me, I think just an intelligence check. It's a straight intelligence.
Oh, no. That's a straight roll. Sunspot's not a smart boy.
Might be good.
17.
Oh, holy crap. Okay. There is a family resemblance in this dwarf's face and the way he is depicted and the way his children and grandchildren are depicted as they become kings. And you sort of squint and you like sort of cover up the beard. And without the beard, looks a lot like Weeb Waifu.
God. I hate this.
Beardless dwarf that hangs out in the Trollskull Alley.
Yes, the beardless dwarf who hangs out in Trollskull Manor.
And he recently got a girlfriend, I believe.
He did, yes. Sure did. Skella is her name. But yeah, you're sort of running through this hallway and all these images sort of are going past you as the frescoes are just sort of as you're doing your monk run.
With my folding chair.
With your that's right, your folding chair, that's right. So
I'm heading towards M19, correct?
Yeah, you are.
I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, so I still just
okay. So once you get to M19, you see that it is a huge plaza that looks like it's been sculpted to resemble a natural cavern with these glowing pillars made of quartz. There is sort of like a well right in the middle of the room that looks like it just sort of delves down. And there are stairs that go to a giant pair of basalt doors on the north side that are sort of behind these cobweb curtains. And it looks like there's an inscription of some kind that you can't really read behind the cobwebs on the door.
Can I get closer to the inscription?
Sure you can.
Just kind of see if I can figure out anything.
Can you speak Dwarven?
I cannot.
Ooh, you cannot read what it says then. There's Dwarven runes.
If it was spoken, I can because of that monk thing, but I can't read any language. I could just hear any language.
Who can't read any language?
But yeah, there's these Dwarven runes in the Dethic alphabet with a symbol of a mountain with a gemstone on it, sort of emblazoned over it.
Do I see any sort of indication that this little scaredy cat ran through here?
No, not particularly.
Because Sunspot's still like focused.
Oh yeah.
On that. I think he's gonna start heading back towards the ballroom because he knows that's where Muiral ran to. He's just trying to find him as best as he can.
Got it.
I think he's doing the I get no sleep because of y'all begging on his folding chair.
Excellent. All right.
And I do still have Sanctuary up.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that lasts a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Those freaking drow aren't going to be able to hit you. So Patience. Patience, you, meanwhile, are over in M11, which is this room that looks like it has been basically almost entirely consumed by this lava chasm that runs through the middle of this level. There are bits of melted and decaying like dwarven armor that some of them look like they've sort of just melted onto the flagstones here. There's empty stone racks that look like they once had weapons and stuff on them. And there's an empty frame in front of you, and you had flown over and were looking at these puzzle pieces, these big puzzle pieces that have like a mirror sheen on them, and you were looking at your own reflection and like, oh, is that what I look like now? Oh. So what would you like to do?
These puzzle pieces.
Yes.
Actually, no, he wouldn't care about puzzles. He heard
throws it over his shoulder.
He heard from his new friend Morty.
Yes.
That they saw someone that he might know, either Solaris or Kumar, because they were a horned person.
Yes.
Or Yami.
Or Yami, sure. Yeah.
Heading in this direction, but I don't see any signs of them at all.
Yeah, you can still sense with your, I think you had locate creature on.
Oh, that's right.
Or locate object.
That's
locate
right.
object.
Yeah.
It was
club.
Kumar's club. Yeah.
Yeah, you still sense it beyond the wall that the mirror frame is sort of on.
I moved the mirror. I try to move the mirror frame. Does it look like it can be moved?
It does not. Looks like it's sort of built into the wall.
Okay. Not good at this, but I guess investigation or perception to see if there's a secret door.
Sure. Yeah. You can do that. I think investigation would do it.
Okay. I'm actually a little better at that.
Hey.
Does not matter, because I rolled a 9.
Oh.
Can I spend my inspiration die on this?
Oh, sure. If you'd like.
13.
13. So I would say you're able to tell that there's probably not a secret door here. You would guess that your spell is just telling you she's on the other side of the wall somewhere. However, I will tell you, you are able to realize these mirror pieces definitely go to this frame. And you think, based on your investigation, that this is a portal of some kind.
I guess I put the mirror pieces where I think they go.
Oh, well, you want to give that a shot? Sure.
Yeah, maybe Kumar did the same thing and went through a portal that went over.
That's a good point. I want you to make me an intelligence check.
Okay.
I know.
I'm
to
actually
see if you can get all the pieces correctly.
I'm slightly smarter than I am wise, so.
Oh, okay.
8.
8. Oh, boy. Okay, so you start putting puzzle pieces in, and you're smart enough that you do the outside first. So start putting. You got that down, and then you have all the inside pieces of the puzzle, and you're like, okay, there. And as you try and put the puzzle piece, and it's like that doesn't go there. Suddenly, you see your reflection in the mirror shards change. And you see your own form already sort of like a dragon, shift of its own volition. and suddenly jumping out of the mirror is a dragon that is covered in just mirrored scales.
I cast Shatter.
And it... Oh shit!
I'm kidding. I don't think I have Shatter.
Okay, wow. Okay, so it comes up and it just sort of like looks down at you, clinking glassy,
I'm guessing you
silvery
don't
glass.
know where.
Gotta get the fuck out of here. We fought this thing in Retroverse. You don't want to fight.
I'm guessing you don't know where Kumar is.
It just roars right in your face.
And I get ready to fight it, I guess.
Okay. Solaris.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. So you are way over across the dungeon in M2, which is this big room that has just debris from furniture that is decayed. There's the splattered remains of a gelatinous cube on the ground. There are some wooden donkeys that are still here, as well as the one that Yami and Sparky Boom Boom are riding on. There is a secret passageway that you sort of had to come back out of as the gelatinous cube was coming after you. And there's also a huge fireplace filled with rubble against one wall.
I look from Sparky to Yami and back again. All right. So do we want to try the secret passageway again? Or do we want to backtrack and go back the way we came?
Oh, goodness, I don't know. I mean, if that cube thing was in the passageway, it must have been protecting something, right? That's how adventure works.
Yeah, I mean, it also might have been the smaller of, bigger evil things, but
Yami says, I like bigger evil things.
I know you do. I'm just kind of listening to back the way we had come, where we left our friends. Do I hear anything from back that way? Or is it just now silent?
I would say now it's pretty silent. There's no more Muiral, there's no screaming or anything.
Okay.
You heard a wail a little while ago, but nothing since.
Yeah, it kind of gave a tingle down my spine.
My head!
Yeah.
No, honestly, I in my head in my head canon, I honestly think that there was no sound when that happened, because I think that
I'm just making a joke.
Oh, I know, but I just imagine it was just there was no sound to that moment.
It was a sudden and then
yeah, all the air was sucked out of the room in that moment. But yes, how many of these ride-along donkeys are left over?
I believe there are 2 more.
So we have enough for all 3 of us.
That's true.
Mount up! We're going back down the secret passageway. And this time, we know to jump at a certain time.
That's very true. Yeah,
if the creator of this dungeon was smart, they put a second pit trap right after the first. We'll find out.
Luckily...
Are they smart?
Luckily for you, there is not. So
Yay.
you're able to get over, the clacking floor tiles as you go. And it looks like at the very end of this secret corridor, there is another secret door.
I dismount from my donkey. And I check the secret door for traps.
It does not have traps on it, however, it is locked.
Oh, well, this is what I'm here for, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so thieves' tools. Going to roll a d20 and see how this goes.
Yeah.
That's not too shabby. That's a 21.
That is exactly what you needed. All right.
Well, look at me.
Yeah,
I won't really show off. Just click. Okay. Done.
Yeah. And the secret door, you can see you now swing it open.
The heads, 1, 2, 3 heads go around the door like Scooby-Doo.
It's a very small chamber right beyond, but it is sort of square.
Bless you.
Sort of diagonally from the secret door. Bless you.
Thank you.
Diagonally from the secret door where you came in, looks like there's another secret door on the opposite wall. In 2 corners, sort of in front of you. What? Oh my gosh! Bless you. 3.
Aya is allergic to secret doors. Don't worry, she'll be fine.
True. It's a good thing she didn't come this way.
Yeah.
So in either corner, there is a statue of a mind flayer that looks like it is made of steel, and it's sort of like, with their tentacles like that. And in the far corner, like across the room, there is a statue of a drow man who is wearing like a mask and is wielding daggers, and it looks like they're sort of standing triumphantly on top of an aboleth, sort of this fishy creature with 3 eyes.
Kind of glad Galore's in the bag right now.
Yeah.
He wouldn't like that very much.
That is what you see when you come into this room. And actually, I have to double check something.
So Sparky, here's a lesson. We got some statues up ahead. Assume they will come to life.
Oh, you really think so? Oh, goodness.
I don't know, but I mean, that's a safe assumption. Better to think they will than to be surprised when they tap you on the shoulder.
Yami says, we messed with mind flayers the first time we went adventuring together, Solaris. I'm not worried.
It definitely left Renaer a little out of his head.
Well, yeah, he got better. So whatever, he'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I'm going to quietly try to creep into this room. However far, well, I guess me and my donkey. I've got it by the reins as I kind of creep in looking around.
So yeah, it looks like the room is relatively empty beyond the 2 steel mind flayer statues, the secret door, and then as you sort of come closer, actually, you can see that this drow statue standing on top of an aboleth, it looks like they're holding a skull in one hand. And it looks like the skull is not part of the statue.
Yeah. I just look at Yami and kind of give a raised eyebrow as I have this mental image of Sunspot picking up a heart in a dungeon, very similar to this. I don't know. I say we keep moving.
Hey, I mean, you're the leader of the Teef team here.
Oh, okay.
As the newly minted member.
That's fair. Yeah, let's. So I'm basically trying to creep to the other door. I put off touching the skull. Kind of want to go take the skull, but I'm the one that keeps telling people not to touch things in the dungeon.
Yeah,
Okay. I also have a flashback to a sword that I couldn't put down. Yep, I think that's probably my full getting to that next door is probably my full movement. And I stop at the door, and just there's a side eye to the skull. I'm undecided.
Ooh, I love it. All right.
I like this idea of you guys keep walking and you keep looking back
So in the grand ballroom where there were, all sorts of pillars, a sort of chessboard floor of black and white marble tiles that are sort of cracked and broken, petrified drow dancing together in pairs, as well as these 2 huge mutated 24-foot creatures with black skin, white hair, and twisted, mismatched limbs. Morty, you and Lilia sort of run into this room as these 2 creatures look over to you guys, holding up some of these petrified drow in their hands menacingly. Oh, and there's cobweb chandeliers that are glowing with fairy fire. Always important.
Yeah. Or if you want to hang on them or something.
Yeah, of course. So Morty, what would you like to do?
What would I like to do? I don't really know.
Oh my god, I forgot the voice.
How could you forget Callie's best voice?
I look at my new gnome friend. Oh, what do you want to do? I don't really know what do you want to do.
Are they looking like they're threatening us?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hello there. We're looking for an elf. Have you seen them? They're like yay tall, and they got like very pretty face.
Are you just saying this in common?
I mean, does she even? I don't think she can speak anything else. So she can speak Gnomish, but
Gnomish, very important language.
I can speak Ignan, apparently.
Yep.
Can I try that?
Sure.
It's not gonna work.
Eggman?
I speak Eggman.
Eggman.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I mean, lava children are born from eggs. So.
You speak like Eggman.
I am the Eggman. Goo to get you.
Thank you.
The two mutated creatures are they're just like they don't even seem to care what you're saying.
Maybe we should leave.
Well, yeah. Like, clearly Sunspot isn't here, so sorry to bother you. Just gonna go. Hi. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So Morty, what are you gonna do? You're gonna head back out, or are you just gonna stand here for the moment?
I'm gonna head out, I guess.
Morty just turns around.
Can you say I'm gonna head out? I'm guess, but in Morty's voice.
I'm gonna head out, I guess.
So Lilia, you are standing there as Morty goes back into the mist behind you, the fog, and these two mutated drow. One of them, you see them like run their hand forward, and I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Bless you.
Sorry.
And actually, Morty, I didn't want you to make me one too. Actually,
Okay,
I think you'd still be in the area.
I'm following my friend, so probably.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Dear Lord.
I got a 13.
Okay. So, Morty, you suddenly start to glow with violet light.
Oh boy, what is this?
And Lilia, all the objects around you start to glow with fairy fire as well. However, you don't. So the other mutant drow, throws these petrified drow into the air and then chucks him at you. That's not very good.
Can I dive in front and save my friend?
No,
sure you
stop
can.
That.
I mean,
Callie, stop doing that.
You can do that if you like.
Enough.
Okay.
How many of your characters have to die to save mine? Stop.
You got a little water. You got a little squirt bottle. No,
Stop
bad Callie. Oh no, you Garfield. Oh well.
Oh no, no.
I made the water spray noise, and I guess that was close enough to a hiss.
How dare you?
So, Morty, if you would like to jump in front, you can.
Okay.
So it would be a 24 to hit.
Morty!
I've been dying in your arms tonight.
If
Got
Morty
an
dies,
11 armor class.
Okay.
Callie, if Morty dies, I'm gonna be very upset.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll end up like this.
Carried my head.
Just like every other Morty.
Oof.
Stop.
Let's see.
That's my friend. Stop. That's my new friend.
Now
How
I'm
many
just-
of my friends have to die?
Now I'm just thinking Morty from Rick and Morty, but it's this giant, disgusting baby giant creature.
That was what my joke was about, Scotty.
Oh, he's so cute.
This creature throws these petrified drow at Lilia and Morty. You dive in front of them, and you're going to take 28 bludgeoning damage as the petrified drow just hit you and explode.
Oh.
Petrified drow limbs and head go, rolling everywhere, dust.
I dropped a bunch of stuff. Let's get out of here. I don't really want to be here anymore.
And then the drow who cast Fairy Fire, the mutant is going to reach up to one of the chandeliers and rip the cobwebs down. And it now just sort of has this bag full of like stones with Fairy Fire cast on them that it just starts swinging around like a flail. Lilia. Oh, actually, sorry. Back out in the lava chasm. That's right, Patience. You have a mirrored dragon next to you. Oh,
Yeah.
How could I forget?
I'm flying, and I have out a longbow.
Ooh, okay.
But
So
I would say I'm near the ground. So
Yeah, so the mirrored dragon, it is just gonna look up at you, and it is going to, as it sort of stops roaring, it just, and it's gonna unleash a breath like gas across you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
oh boy, 16.
Oh boy. All right. So as this gas washes over you, you suddenly feel your wings just like freeze up and paralyze, and you can't feel your body, like you can't move. And suddenly, let me see. I'm gonna roll to see if you're over the lava or the ledge or like what's going on here.
I was right next to the mirror though.
Okay. All right.
Unless the mirror
I'll
was
say
hanging
you
over
fall.
the lava.
No, it wouldn't have been. All right, so you fall sort of just right onto the ledge, and this mirror dragon, looms over you and like reaches down towards your little paralyzed body. Back in the hall where Lilia and Morty are. Morty has just jumped in front of you, Lilia. Everything is sort of fairy fired around you, except yourself, obviously. And the one drow has just chucked the petrified dudes at you. And the other one now has this cobweb flail that they're swinging around. What would you like to do? And I would also like to remind you, you have Gnarl with you, having summoned
Yeah.
Free Spirit.
Yeah. Can I, perhaps, would I be able to cast Calm Emotions on them?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna try.
Let me
Calm
see.
Emotions.
Actually, let me see. Also, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You can only target one creature, though, I think. What I'm seeing
no,
here.
it's
Well, it says alternately, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile towards. And it says a target and the creature, so I'm assuming only one.
It says you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each are humanoid in a 20-foot radius.
I mean, but it also says alternatively. I don't know.
Right? I don't understand.
I don't know, whatever. If you want to make it affect everybody, sure. But
I'm
advantage for
sorry.
charms.
Sorry, if you're wanting
No, it's
to
whatever.
Okay.
I'm sorry. All right. So they both got. What is it? A charisma save? It's a 24.
24.
Both of them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 16.
All right. Well, then fuck me.
Okay. They're too angry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you interpret the fucking reading of that spell.
Let's go. Let's go back into the thing.
Yep. Getting out. Let's go.
Baby Gnarl goes. And the mutated drow just. All right, so Lilia, you're just gonna run back out.
Yeah, and let's see.
Back into the foggy hall.
Ah! What? Ha! Okay.
What?
I'm trying to find the.
Yeah.
Where is it? What the hell? I'm looking for Summon Fae. Where did it go?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
See if I can have Gnarl do anything while we're running.
I mean, yeah. Back's after you. What do you want to do?
Wait. You know what it is? I'm not using the right character sheet.
That'll do it.
That's what it is. Yep. There we go.
That'll do it.
I was like, wait a second. Where's all my shit? All right. I was using an old character sheet.
Wait, why does she have fruit roll-ups in her inventory? Oh, wrong character.
No, hers isn't on D&D Beyond, so... okay. Sorry. There we go. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have him try to hit them on the way out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I imagine it's like, you know, he's on Lilia's hat or whatever, and then just like extendo arms, just woo!
Extendo arms? So their attack has a reach of 5 feet.
Well, like small arms. 5 feet is still like long. Like if I had 5 feet arms, that'd be insane.
But they're across the room from you.
Alright, then never mind. Never mind, just go on. It's fine. Whatever.
All right. I mean, Gnarl can jump off and go attack him.
I want him to get lost.
Okay, well, nothing happens then. All right.
Yeah, move on.
All right, so Kumar. So you are going into that room to the south, yeah? All right, let me see here.
Yes,
right,
I am.
M12. What we got here? So in this chamber, there is a statue of a scorpion that is sort of looming over a pit in the middle of the room. And it looks like the pit is sort of glowing with like rainbow kaleidoscope of colors. Looks like, you know, you sort of see the light dancing across the sides of the pit. And then there is sort of an open archway that leads to the east that you see that there is a mirror inside.
Hi, a mirror. Well,
you should break it.
I don't have reason to break it yet. But, well, first, I'm assuming the what's it called? The scorpion doesn't look like it's going to try and murder me.
No, it just looks like a statue. It's sort of sitting there, looming over the pit, the rainbow light.
So kind of walk up to the scorpion, take a look at it, kind of like, interesting. Look into the pit, too.
So down inside the pit, you see what looks like, you know, just delves down probably about 30 feet before it just sort of stops at this sort of shifting like wall of rainbow colors.
Kind of cool looking.
If you had to guess, the pit probably continues beneath it to whatever's hidden behind this surface.
All right. Well, Kumar kind of notes this down in her head. She knows there's no way she's walking down there. Because that sounds like a terrible thing to do. And she's gonna walk over to the mirror.
Okay. So the mirror, it looks like it's in the sort of stone frame set into the wall. And the only real thing of note about the whole thing is that right on the keystone of the frame, there is just a picture of almost like a wand emoji with like a trail of magic sparkles around it.
That's kind of cute looking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she'll look into the mirror. Screw it. Kumar has learned nothing. It does not matter.
Zen Wolf gives a shout out to Solaris.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice. Looking into the mirror, all you really see is your own reflection sort of cast into it.
Well,
I'm talking with the man in the mirror. Gonna ask him to change their ways.
Kumar will touch the mirror first. Be extra safe. Touch it.
Yeah.
Like it
Feels cool to the touch. Regular
Alright.
sort of glassy mirror.
Kumar makes internal note. Have the rest of the party come over here. I can't do anything with this. I am not magic. And walks out of the room.
I like Kumar's two options is either fight it or I'm not magic. I'm gonna go.
I'm not dealing with this.
I guess
This
Kumar's
sounds
not
like some
very
math.
good. I guess Kumar's not very
This
good
sounds
at.
like something for nerds.
It sounds like nerd bullshit.
Ugh.
This looks like something that Kumar can't reflect on.
Exactly.
Someone had a forced pun, so there you go.
As you sort of walk out, I would say you hear echoing down the hallways and stuff. You hear just like a distant sort of like roar that echoes through the area. And Lilia and Morty, I would say you're able to hear it as well.
Well, Kumar's gonna start heading there. Sounds like fun.
What the heck was that?
I don't know, but there's
I
so
would
many
say-
things that could kill you. It's probably one of those.
I would say probably you would hear it most closely from through the north door, Kumar.
All right. Yeah, then Kumar will start walking to the north door.
All right. So inside that room, it looks like there's just like this grand sort of what's the word for it? Sort of like a room that you just sort of pass through, like with pictures and stuff on it.
Yeah.
but
A hallway.
Well,
Grand hall.
Grand hall. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, grand hall sort of situation, and it has what looks like the remains of like stone couches here and there, and then just a huge chasm into the lava pit. And the echoes of this roar sound like they're coming from that direction.
I'll just keep on heading that way. You got nothing better to do.
All right, Sunspot. So you were gonna run back into the ballroom, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
Imagine like as soon as Lilia and Morty close their door, I come in the other
Yeah.
door.
Oh, hello. Yeah, and the two drow, one of them now has this huge cobweb chandelier, and the other one looks like they're sort of stopping over in that direction as they both look over and notice you. What'd you like to do?
Just ignore them and just keep cross-crossing them. Just say in Elvish, I'm not here for you guys. Just let.
Oh, all right. Would you like to run back down the
Alright.
hallway that you originally came from, or would you like to go across the room to the far hall?
To the far hall, because I know I'm still trying to hunt him down. And I'm like, oh, well, that's the other option. So
Got it.
he's gonna head to that one.
All right, so you run all the way over there into this hallway, which as soon as you get in there, there's pretty much it continues on and then turns to the left. But there's also another turn to the left before that other turn, and it looks like there's a door at the end of that hallway.
I'm gonna head towards the door.
Oh, okay. Run towards the door. Patience. You are paralyzed. However, at the end of your turn, you can make me another Constitution saving throw to try and shake it off as this mirrored dragon reaches down.
Yeah, this is fine. 16? Sorry, 17.
No. Oh, geez, still not enough. Okay, so the dragon, you're try and shake, and its claws just sort of close around you.
Yeah, I can't even do bonus
Solaris.
actions, right? I'm pretty sure it's no actions. Yeah.
It's freaking not looking good for patience right now. Solaris,
Hello?
you are right by that secret door in the room with the steel statues and the masked drow fella holding the skull in one hand and the dagger in the other.
Mm-hmm. Well, is the secret door locked?
It is.
They must have known I was coming. All right. Let me try to open this door. I'm gonna use one of my advantage rolls because I know these locks. I just opened one. Let's see.
True.
I'm gonna burn an advantage on this. Double check that I do have that in my list. Advantage roll too. So here's burning one of them. Yeah, I got a 16 total.
Okay. So you try your best, but this arcane lock is just this one's messing with you.
I look at it. I step back like I mean to do it, and I look at Yami and say, Yami, I really think you need to stretch your muscles a little bit, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I'm feeling a little flabby.
Do you want to try your hand at just smashing through this sucker?
Oh, sure. She'll wind up her club and let's give it a shot.
I move away from the club and the door. I go back by Sparky and I go, we give Yami room when this happens because we don't know exactly what may happen when we do this.
I rolled a double 18. All right.
See, and I hope somewhere Lilia knows that Solaris is trying to teach Sparky the safety measures of adventuring. I hope I don't get him killed.
Yami, with her belt of giant strength and everything, just smacks the door off its hinges and it just flies into the hallway beyond.
Disappearing into mist?
Yep.
Okay. Well, my hope, Sparky, twofold. One, we now don't have to worry about a door. And two, if there's another pit trap, it's spanning the gap. And we won't have to fall into, we can use it as a bridge maybe.
That's a good point.
We have to use everything.
Have considered that.
Exactly. So you have to use your environment to your advantage. Ask Yami sometime about when we rescued a Nimblewright.
True.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And as I'm saying that, I look at that skull again. I'm thinking, oh God, I touch it.
Ooh. Okay.
I rolled a 2 on my roll to see if I touch it or not. Yep. I start to walk forward and it's like, without even thinking, Solaris is just like, you.
All right. I need you to make me, as you are walking across the room, an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I never get to roll these. I actually have a bonus to this.
What?
Yeah, it's a +5.
That's pretty good.
Now I'm going to fail because I said it, but
Yeah.
I'm going to use my other advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's 11.
Oh, no.
It would have been a 9.
Oh, boy. All right, so as you're walking across, like, I'm going to grab this skull.
I don't even think I'm going to grab it. I think I just grab it. And then I'm like, oh, no.
You grab it, and suddenly your mind's like, wait a minute. You look at the Mind Flayer statues behind you. You're like, I should go put my head inside of its tentacles. And you start walking right over there.
I see where this is going.
However, since you used most of your movement to walk across the room, you're not going to get there right now.
Here, you can have this Mind Flayer statue. Here you go. Just take the head. It's fine.
Morty. So you and Lilia, you and Lilia have gone back into the foggy hallway, which, you continues back down to the lava pit. However, there is also that turn right to the right that has a door at the end.
Which way did I hear the loud
roar? That came from the lava pit, for sure.
Can you swim in lava?
Not that I'm aware of.
I can. It's really cool. Do you want to see it?
room are not running for our lives unless you can do something about that.
You have any games in your phone? So, okay. I'm strong.
I can fly though. Does that help?
Well, I mean, it depends. What do you want to do?
I'm trying to find Sunspot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. I had my thingy on, right?
Thingy on?
Yeah, I had
The Spelljammer butterfly thing.
no, locate object on Sunspot.
Oh, did you?
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I
didn't
cast
do that.
locate object on.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, in that case, Lilia, the locate object spell points you down the hallway to the right.
Let's go right.
Okay.
Okay. So, Morty, you want to go? You want to go to the right then, along with Lilia?
No.
What number are we at?
Don't
You would be going to
Don't simp, Morty.
M7. So it's just sort of that tiny room with 2 doors on either side.
The 7? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
don't simp, Morty.
Don't worry, Morty. I'll protect you.
I don't care.
Oh! Oh!
No, I don't say that. I don't know. I'm really scared, but I trust you and I'll protect you. I am just a puppet in the machine.
Why is Morty so depressing in
Just
this
lead
one?
me to the way, I guess.
What's happening right now?
I'm having an existential crisis.
She wants to go and try to save my ass, but she can't.
Callie, don't simp! You know him!
He's paralyzed! God damn
Yes.
it! I give him a little
You
claw
don't
of
know
a
that!
child. I know. Okay.
You don't know
alright.
shit. Hey,
Yeah.
Callie. At least
Play
if
the
he dies,
character.
Callie, if he dies, then you'll get to see him soon.
Shush.
So
Alright,
evil.
let's freaking go.
Okay. All right. So you guys start heading down the hallway to this door, which, as you know, Sunspot is walking up to the other door. And would both of your teams like to open up the doors?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
Yep, sure.
All right. So let me see here. Hold on. Let me pull up the room in question for myself. Yeah. Okay.
But we better find that spider bastard, scorpion bastard. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's actually not
Not
that
hard
good.
to find him. You just look for the giant butt.
Okay. So Sunspot and Morty, as soon as you open the doors, there's like a noise, and giant wooden stakes come flying at both of you guys. However, I only rolled a 10 and a 12. So a 10 versus Sunspot, a 12 versus Morty.
Are they
Yeah,
wooden
hits.
or are they
They are
metal spikes?
Are they metal?
It says that they are wooden bolts.
Darn.
Aw.
Darn.
I know.
That would have been
that
really
too.
funny. But also
If
not
it's-
because
You
it would have hit
guys make
Lilia.
them
It would've went
metal
straight
just
through
for
you.
the coolness factor.
It does say
Ah.
wooden bolts though.
If it says wooden bolts, go wooden bolts.
Yeah.
I thought I'll try.
Although
12 hits me. I have 11 armor class.
you know what? I'm willing to say that the head of the ballista bolt is made of metal. I think that makes sense. So the head will go through, but you'll still get sort of like a little bludgeon from it.
Ow.
like a section.
Do you have resistance
arrow.
to non-magical attacks?
Damage immunities, fire, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from metal weapons.
Ooh. All right. So you take 7 bludgeoning damage as the wood just like
I close the door. I say, I don't think this is the way to go. Let's go.
The ballista's just in your chest.
It's just like, and then Sunspot, I don't think a 10 does anything to you, does it? And you could probably
No,
catch it.
I have a 22
Oh!
AC, so
Do you catch it?
no, because I need to save my reaction in case this dude's in here and comes at me with the Vorpal sword.
Got it. All right, so the ballista bolt just goes sailing past you. And you see that in the room beyond, the room has 2 ballistas that are aimed at either door. And other than that, there are just stacks of books and paper and a dude sitting at a desk beside a gong. And he like looks at you and he looks all like disheveled. He's like, huh?
Hi, I'm Sunspot. Oh, Sunspot!
Congratulations
Hey!
on your wedding.
Congratulations! I just heard about it. He says, I haven't seen another person in I don't know how long.
2 hours.
So Muiral did not come in here, then, is what you're saying?
Muiral? Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
You
Do I
okay?
Never gonna
buddy?
get that
open the
interview.
door?
So Morty and Lilia will hear this through the door.
Yeah, you'll hear like.
I open
You
the
okay,
door.
buddy?
And he says, "No, I'm not okay. He took my spell book and said that this is my entrance exam, but I'm never gonna get that interview. Every time I try, he just like growls at me or tries to chop my head off."
Yeah, he's good at that.
Oh, rip.
Oh, no,
Lilia said, I ain't doing this.
I'm not messing with this dude.
All right, I'm head out. Bye.
And-
So, hypothetical question for you. Sorry, what's your name, first of all?
Nabble.
Nabble.
Mhm.
Cool.
Neville Longbottom.
Oranges.
And your name was Sunspot?
Yeah.
Oh, could you help me get the interview? Did Trobriand send you? Did he
Sort
say
of.
that? Did he? Did he say I'm allowed in? I have. No, gosh, I have. And he sort of picks up all these books, like as much as he can. He's like, I wrote memoirs. I'm sure he'll like them. I mean, they're all about Muiral.
Put a pin in that because we got to talk about what happened to him. Trobriand. Anyway.
Sure.
Muiral. So I
Okay.
found him in that weird cult temple altar place.
Uh-huh.
And then he ran away like a little bitch. Where would he have run to?
Oh, well, he has a laboratory across the way.
Can you show me the way to the laboratory? Are you allowed to leave this room? Why are you here?
Oh, well, I'm writing totally accurate memoirs of Muiral's life and times for my entrance exam to Dweomercore. And like I said, I mean, Trobriand, the headmaster, took my spell book and told me I had to do it on my own. And yes, I've succeeded beyond measure with it, I think. You can tell him that.
Your spell book.
Yeah. He said a true wizard doesn't need a spell book to accomplish tasks, and I didn't really have a choice in the matter either.
So we found quote unquote his spell book and opened it, and it sucked us all into here.
Is
that your doing?
And he says, "What do you mean? No."
Well, we found his spell book, or a spell book, and opened it as all this mirror stuff, and then we got teleported into this.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but this is Muiral's Gauntlet. This is where he
I'm aware.
brings the most mighty creatures in all the realms to test himself against them.
Yeah, then when I finally start beating him up, he runs away, so he doesn't sound so great.
Does he? And he
Doesn't
says,
seem like it's a fair fight.
Muiral was the bodyguard of Halister Blackcloak himself. I mean, there's legends about him. There's horror stories. If you
Yeah, and I'm trying to kill him. So if you can help me with that in some way.
kill him,
Yeah. See, and I hold up the folding chair.
looks and he sort of stretches, and he's like, I don't know how you intend to do that.
Painfully.
Oh. Sort of gulps.
So any help would be great here, buddy.
He says, sure. And I can tell you, yeah, I could show you the way. Sure, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the ballistas already went off, so I guess I don't have to worry about that.
And does he have any like weak points I should know about or anything like that?
Oh,
I mean, you wrote his memoirs, and they're so accurate. Clearly, you would know every detail about him.
It's a good point. Well, I mean, he's pretty resistant against most normal weapons. Even magic is a little iffy with him. But, well, he's kind of, how to put this? Touchy about his looks.
Oh.
You might have noticed that there's a lot of smashed mirrors around here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait to use this against him.
So I was like, oh,
time to body shame.
Sunspot, this is gonna be just like high school.
What's up, nerd? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you like show me where his lab is,
that
would be great.
I haven't left this room in I don't know how long. Could be hours.
I don't think it
days?
moved. So.
Oh, all right. Well, I was just about to have lunch. Can I do that real quick?
I guess.
Okay. He picks up a little mallet and he dings on the gong, and suddenly a plate of like gruel appears. He's like, starts shoveling it down.
Blink twice if you need help.
He just sort of like
he blinks like 50 times. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. This is inhumane. Probably doesn't even have dental.
You see a little bucket in the corner that's like covered in books.
Oh.
Wait, where does he? I don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
He just magics it away. Like Harry Potter.
So, that was Morty's turn, opening the door and everything. So it's my turn. The dragon, is going to scoop you up, Patience. It's just gonna throw you in the lava.
Yeet me in the lava. Nice. Okay.
Yep. So you will take. Oh, that's a high roll. Oh my god. All right, you're gonna take 67 fire damage.
Guess who had 67 health left?
Are you kidding me?
Look on D&D Beyond.
Dylan looks genuinely shocked at this.
That's an F in the chat, lads.
Those of you watching on Twitch, you can see it. I haven't changed it yet.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah.
Well, my concentration ends on locate object, to say the least.
That's true. Yeah.
Imagine that.
Actually, I would say, Kumar, as you're walking, over that way, you just see a Patience ragdoll.
This is like the Birth by Sleep trailer where Vanitas gets frozen and then just thrown off the cliffside.
Oh my god.
For Kingdom Hearts nerds.
Then
all I can picture is just this is the Smash Brothers episode where just everybody dies.
All right, let me put 67 damage.
That is something. Holy crap. Okay. Meanwhile, the two mutated drow are going to, sort of squeeze into the hallway there, following after Morty and Lilia. And I want to see if they realize where you went. Actually, yes. Wow. This is a pretty good roll. Okay. So you hear behind you, Morty, like, as you're still glowing with fairy fire, And suddenly, just go straight roll because you're in the fog and everything. So, that is going to be a. Oh gosh, that's going to be a 26 to hit you. Good
That's
gravy.
interesting. I told you I had 11 armor class.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So it's going to be 13 bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Suddenly, the sort of flail made of just metal balls inside of cobweb just swings down the hall at you.
Ah.
Goes right over Lilia's head because she's so little. However, that is all it can do, sort of
Okay.
squeezing its way over to you. It would be Lilia's turn, and then Kumar. What would you like to do?
Well, do I see what's going? I see patients going flying.
You see patients go flying.
One sec. I'm going to make a perception check.
He looks like an action figure that was standing there with his bow ready, and just like.
Yes.
Well, the reason why I'm going to see is if Kumar actually notices that patience wasn't moving.
Yeah, good point.
Because if Kumar doesn't know that patience wasn't actually moving, she's just going to assume that he'll fly away.
Okay.
Right? So one sec, I'm going to roll a perception. I rolled an 11.
Okay. I would say you're not able to tell, like, specifically. He looked like, he was sort of being thrown like a rag doll, but you couldn't tell that he was paralyzed, I think.
Okay. Well, Kumar just sees him go flying and runs to the direction away from where he was going because she figures he's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I am so, Scotty, I know you appreciate that I'm doing it this way. I know you are. It's like, Scotty, you're sad, but you're like, I appreciate it. At least you're playing it honest.
I would say, actually, the way you're walking too, you could probably see the mirrored dragon that threw him as well. Looking at the map.
Oh, hey, it's a mere dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a question. How big is this mere dragon?
Ooh.
What size category should be the best question?
Let me see. I believe it is huge. It's a huge dragon.
Then damn, it's lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put it through what I put Scotty's dragon through. But what I can do is go up to it and start kicking the shit out of it.
Oh no.
So, first attack, I will bite it.
Oh. Okay.
The offended look from Dylan. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Um, 14. 14 damage, and it's magical piercing.
Okay.
And then I will bring my maul down on it.
Ooh.
That one is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
And that is a 2d6 roll. And also I get 5 HP back for biting a glass dragon. It'll take 20 points of damage for that attack.
Okay. Excellent.
And I believe that's my turn.
All right. So you sort of bite into this dragon and smash it.
Nyam.
And it does not enjoy, especially the hammer smashing into it.
I'd assume not.
Yeah. You see cracks.
Not many people appreciate a pissed off Oni smashing you with a hammer. So
that's fair. Sunspot, we're to your turn. You see, Morty and Lilia.
And the few that do say harder.
Lilia, we skipped your turn since you were gone. Morty got attacked by one of the mutated drow that was coming through the hallway. What would you like to do? Also, there is a mage who's all disheveled in the room where the ballistas were at, that Sunspot has convinced to lead you guys to Muiral as well. catch you up. And he's currently shoveling down a plate full of gruel.
Like mid gruel? Oh god.
Yeah. He hit a little magic gong and it summoned a plate of gruel for him.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's
This is how you live.
It's a McGruel Happy Meal.
McGruel.
Oh god.
All I can think of is with gruel is the gruel group in MTG, which red. It's just the gruel squad. That's all I can think of.
I actually think I get that one. Are they red?
Mm-hmm.
Their gruel is red green.
Red green. Yeah. I was right. Okay.
So yeah, Lilia, there's a giant drow mutant squeezing down the hallway. Just hit Morty. What'd you like to do?
I'm okay. Don't worry.
Don't
There's
worry,
another
Morty, I can heal you.
Like I said, there's another door
Thank
across the
you.
way that looks like Sunspot came in.
There's
I'm
a
gonna-
beautiful elf on the other side of the door. I think I've heard of him.
We're all to see
Congrats
if
on
you
your
heard of
wedding.
Sunspot.
How
Does
does it-
everybody know about this wedding except for us?
Meanwhile, just like cut pains to Jim Dark Magic, and he's like telling everybody about your wedding. Literally everybody.
That seems very Jim Dark magic.
Passing out save the dates.
Yeah.
Passing out invites.
He's made you invites. Like you didn't even ask for it. You just
Exactly.
Dylan.
Yes.
Are these mutants in the area like close to each other?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I am going to Misty Step over there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do Arms of Hadar on them,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run back.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Or the other way. Whichever way you want.
Okay.
One way or another. I don't
You
give a
probably
shit.
want to do it
No.
run in, then Arms of Adar. Actually, you can't. You can't. It's a
Mm.
2-leveled spells in a turn.
You could run
No.
in.
you might not want to do a
It's a
tentacle
Misty-
attack
Misty
on
Step
Drow.
magical item.
They might like it.
Oh, then yeah, you're fine then. Yeah,
Okay.
so you want to run in there and then teleport out.
Okay.
Because then you don't provoke attack of opportunity.
Sure.
That whatever, like you know.
We know what you mean.
Hmm?
We'll think of the mechanics for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, bust the arms out.
you might not want to do a tentacle attack against Drow. They might like it.
You know?
Well, if
Big
they
fuzzy
do, then I
arms
make a
for,
new friend.
Yeah.
They got a lot of roper friends.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of friends that like warm hugs.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what they
Morty's
call it.
like
But
the opposite of Olaf.
Like cold hugs.
Yeah, and it's also a warlock spell, so get
Yes.
that chart out, boo.
Oh, yes.
chart.
Right.
Oh, I got wrong dice thingy.
Oh, because
Where's
your
my other
connection thing.
Mm-hmm.
74.
Oh, what saving throw they gotta make? I
I
forgot.
gotta make a
Tentacle saving throw.
Mhm.
tentacle saving throw. Yeah.
Yes,
Strength
that's
saving throw.
strength. Oh.
With advantage if they like tentacles.
Ooh, they have a-
No,
No, it's
So it's
disadvantage.
disadvantage if they like
Disadvantage, you
tentacles.
tentacles.
Okay. One of them got a 16, and one of them got a 28.
The 28 does passes.
Okay.
But they still take damage.
Mhm.
Where's my thing? Okay. It's D6. I need these.
2d6.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be wait, hold on. I'm just checking. That's going to be a 12 points of damage full. So the other one takes 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they can't take reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
On a failed save, the target takes.
Yeah, can't take reactions on a successful save. We can. Okay. So, yeah, giant hugs, arms come up and start hugging them. Sunspot, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Suddenly, giant arms start hugging these
actually-
cloud giants as they're crowding through the hallway. Yes, what would you like to do?
Can I also have
Gnarl.
Gnarl also hit them? Because
Sure.
I realized he can teleport. So
can, yeah.
I totally forgot about that last time. So that's on me.
He's face step, yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna go in there. We double team it, we go in there and then we poof out.
Actually, what emotion did you give him last time? Fuming, mirthful, or tricksy?
I think I gave him fuming.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was red.
Advantage. Okay.
I remember making a joke saying he looked like Super Meat Boy.
Actually, sorry. He has to use a bonus action to have advantage. So he couldn't face step if he did that.
Yeah, no, I want her.
He doesn't need advantage, right?
No, I think it was fine.
All right, give it a shot.
3. Okay. Oh.
Okay.
If it's okay,
sorry.
hold on. So if it's what?
Mhm.
I forgot to mute. Sorry.
If it says the Fae makes a number of attacks equal to half of their spell.
Half your level, yeah.
My level.
Your spell level. What level are you casting the spell at?
At 3, so 1.
So you'd have 1 attack count.
Okay. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Alright. Yeah, hit.
You add your spell attack modifier to the roll.
Okay. That would be a would that 26, I think? Yeah. I got it right.
26?
Yep.
That'll hit, yeah.
And then where is it? Yes. Okay. 1, 6.
And yeah, a d6 plus 6
Plus-
piercing damage. And then another d6 force damage.
Okay, so
But you can mix together because they don't have any resistance or anything.
yeah,
But-
14.
14?
Mhm.
Okay. So Gnarl, the arms come up. Gnarl, does a little Gnarl hit.
Like a little, like like a little squish.
Yeah, just a little fluffy punch, and then you guys teleport away. All right, and then Sunspot.
Mhm.
You see fuzziness going on with Lilia as she teleports like next to you, away from these not cloud giants, mutated drow. Squeezing their way.
Hi, Sunspot.
Hey, once he's done eating, we're gonna go kill a scorpion. Faster.
Breaks out the whip. And then one of the other Sunspot, that's for your wedding. Come on. That was a gift.
Why?
That a genie gave it to him.
So I was just waiting for him to finish eating so he can start leading us to the laboratory.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see how quick he is. Oh, wait, he got a nat 20.
Yeah!
All right, he just.
He anime eats it.
He eats the ball as well. Just.
Can't let anything go to waste.
Hi, I'm Lilia, and you are?
I'm Navel. Navel Marinaster.
Navel oranges.
Nice to meet you, Navel.
Did Trobrand also send you? Oh, all right, I think we should go out the other door since,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good
Yeah.
idea. They're mute.
Lilia, who's your...
Hello.
This is Morty.
Hi, Morty.
He's a lava child.
Your Sunspot.
have your action figure.
I am your action figure.
It's all melted.
Oh. Fell into the lava and he's like, oh. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Right. So yeah, this guy also doesn't like Muiral, and he's gonna lead us to where his laboratory is so that I can punch him.
Well, I guess it's not a prerequisite that I like him to write his memoirs, but yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, you could paint him in a bad light if you wanted to. Are you just now realizing that?
no, it's a good point. That's a good point.
The guy who keeps you locked up in a room and you can only eat gruel every
Well,
meal?
I mean, this is more for my own safety than anything, to be fair.
Yeah, how did that work?
So that's
Do you
far.
want like do you
I
want like
bet
a
you
cookie or
and
something?
your- What?
I would like a cookie.
A
You want a
cookie?
cookie? I'll give you a
Sure.
cookie.
I haven't had anything but gruel and water.
I think a cookie would overload his system. We have to reintroduce him to food.
He goes just into sugar shock from eating one
Oh.
bite of cookie.
One cookie.
It's too much.
Not even once.
You give him a cookie?
I give him a cookie.
Takes it and his hand is like shaking.
I give Morty a cookie too.
Oh.
Give a wizard a cookie.
I also give one to Sunspot and Gnarl if they want them to.
It doesn't taste as good as the thing I ate, the gusher that I had downstairs.
Oh.
Downstairs. I like it was called
It's not
downstairs.
spicy.
That's spicy. I guess. He sort of takes it to his lips and and eats it like Cookie Monster, just sort of
Like actually eats another Cookie Monster.
Oh, jeez. Don't worry, sir. We'll get you right here, and we'll get you a nice bowl of noodles.
So patience.
He fails his sanity check, and he just starts talking like Cookie Monster.
Oh, cookie!
And
Lilia,
round
what did you
and
do?
orange and is it a cookie?
Oh.
Oh yeah,
See,
yeah.
okay,
mhm,
so-
yep.
Patience.
I got two
So you
saving
start
throws.
your turn. You start your turn in the fire,
Yeah,
and you take 10d10 fire damage again. Yeah.
that's
Which-
that's
yeah,
just
death
one
save.
fail.
Yeah.
Wait, if I'm
Yeah,
paralyzed,
yeah.
it counts as a critical, doesn't it?
Nope, it only
No, it
attacks
wouldn't.
you.
Yeah, it's not an
Only-
attack
you
roll.
can't crit on a trap attack because it's
On
technically
just an
not an
attack.
attack.
Okay. So I need to
Okay.
roll a con
Just
save
damage.
to get out of paralysis.
Yes, you can
actually,
do that as well.
I think the paralyzed condition ends when you go unconscious.
Oh, actually, that's
You
Pretty
might-
sure
You might want to check that. I'll roll death save, and then we can.
Yeah, do your death save first because
And
you
I
could literally
give
just
him my inspiration that Morty has.
Sure. You can do that.
die straight up here and it wouldn't matter.
Nobody would know.
No
your-
one would know.
with your
Well,
inspiration-
Kumar
No
would.
one would know.
With your inspiration,
gonna know.
my 4 turned into a 16. So
Oh God.
that's my turn for now, I guess.
All right. So patience is just sort of sinking into the lava.
Gives a
Lava just-
thumbs up
Technically-
going
It's
in.
lava.
Technically-
Did I-
Technically, I don't sink into lava because lava's more dense than me. I sizzle
Yeah.
on the top like an egg.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Movies
Sort of
make
thumb-
it seem like it's like
thumb
thick
up.
water, but
Okay, but like we're in a fantasy world and we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm fine with this.
If you want me to
You know,
slowly
he's sort of-
sink, I can slowly sink.
You
It's fine.
start like igniting almost like, yeah. It's
And
not good
the
either way.
kids do
Grilled
something.
angel.
Solaris,
Wings.
Oh,
It
yeah.
Is angel wings.
your turn, and I rolled to
That's
see if
comic hot.
Yami or Sparky noticed anything was wrong, and I rolled a 2 and a 6. So no, they don't. You walk over to the statue after grabbing the skull.
I hope with the new horns, my head doesn't fit.
Hey, maybe there's many
Don't-
possibilities.
Don't.
So you walk up to the statue and you put your head in it. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So you are the tentacles, the metal tentacles of this Mind Flayer statue suddenly just
I hate this.
start just like trying to juice your head like an orange, basically.
I hate this.
And since you're charmed and are just like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take damage from it. So let me see. Oh, it's the same amount of damage as falling in the lava. That's interesting. Okay. That's gonna be 78 bludgeoning damage. Or sorry, piercing damage. Piercing damage. Excuse me.
My head. It hurts. This is
Yeah, I
fine.
imagine. As it's just
Must be something else that's digging into my skull.
Dylan's like going for the triple.
yeah, Yami and Sparky are suddenly like, wait a minute, Solaris, wait, no, what? Oh!
Blood is coming down the sides of my head.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let me see if you can make a saving throw again. I don't think you can. No, not until you're separated.
I gotta keep them separated.
Your skulls are gonna be very separated.
Okay. Morty, it is your turn. There are the I keep saying cloud giants because they use the cloud giant stat block. Mutated drow behind you, being held by these big fluffy arms. Sunspot, the mage, and Lilia all are sort of like turning around and going out the opposite door. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go towards the door that they're gesturing to. But
Okay.
before I could do that, can I just like can I make a
Yes.
as the king of the lava kids?
Yes.
Can I be like, can I shout down to them like, hey, help people in need? I don't think
Yeah, sure. I would say make me like a persuasion roll, and I'll give you advantage since you are the king of the lava children.
Yeah. Persuasion.
Oh, I don't even know.
Charisma probably. So
yeah,
just 14.
14. Okay. Okay. You don't know if they're listening or not, but I guess.
All right, that's fine. Can I just?
It's actually their turn next. So.
All right, I'm gonna walk through the door.
Okay. So Sunspot, Lilia, Morty, and Namo Marinaster, all go out the opposite door from these mutated drow. Patience, you are paralyzed in the lava while Kumar is like fighting the mirrored dragon.
At least I'm unconscious, so I don't feel the pain.
Yeah, that's fair.
See Aralee in the distance of like light holding out her hand to you.
Oh.
So okay,
go
so
back,
we looked it up, and
Yes.
do you want me to roll for the paralysis? Because it lasts as long as whatever this effect, like, does the dragon thing have like a certain timer, or is it just like?
It does. It has a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. It was less than 16.
Oh boy. Oh, this is yikes. Okay.
Dylan, why are you trying to kill us? What?
It's the Gauntlet.
It's a death trap. Yeah, I don't want to tell you. Okay, so
don't blame Dylan
top,
for me running off on my own.
The dragon, who is fighting you, Kumar, is just gonna use all 3 attacks on you and try and do what it does. So let me see. First attack. That will be 27 to hit you.
That
Kumar.
definitely will hit.
as it just bites at you with these big glass shard teeth. And then, it's going to swipe out with its glass shard claws as well. Oh, gosh. All right, so that one will hit because that's a 19 on the dice. And then this one is let me see. That'd be a 19 to
that
hit
would miss.
the other one. Okay, so one bite and one claw hit. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. 6. 40. All right, so you're gonna take 14 slashing damage from the claw attack.
All right.
And 15 piercing damage from the bite attack.
All right.
Then down in the lava pit, the lava children, getting an order from their King Morty, are going to lift the unconscious patients up out of the lava so he doesn't immediately fail his death save. And they will. I'm gonna see. Actually, let me roll something. I'm gonna see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was waiting for them to pull him
Let's
further
do
under.
swirlies. Yeah, swirlies.
Now, if the method was still alive, they 100% would.
Because that would have been just like the saddest way to die. It's just, hey, help them. Woof.
Okay. So they are gonna like.
Okay, to fill you in, Aya, because your internet crapped out when this happened. That mirror dragon that Kumar's currently fighting, I encountered first. There was a mirror, and I tried to do a puzzle. Came out, did a breath attack. I failed the save, and it was paralysis. And then it decided, as I continued failing saves, to pick me up and just throw me in the lava.
Lava. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I mean, my question is like, can the lava children hear us anywhere? Is that like?
Yeah. Well, so you weren't that far away.
Okay.
And Morty yelled, and it echoed over to the lava pit. Yeah.
Okay.
Since I have a connection with the lava.
Connection to all.
Yeah.
No, that's gone.
You no longer have it.
So, where was I? Yeah, the lava children. Yes, they're gonna carry your body and try and like climb up to one of the rooms adjacent. So that will take me to Lilia. Your turn. So you guys come out that opposite door from the mutated drow who are still grappling with the giant hug arms.
Yeah.
And you see that there is, to the right, back into the big ballroom, and to the left, just sort of a curvy hallway filled with fog. What would you like to do?
I can find the rest of these guys. Why do we
And
all split up?
Navel says, I think it's this way, through the ballroom here.
I mean, they're not in there anymore, so we probably go through.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, we just run through. Yeah. Oh, those are some of Mural's. I think he calls them habadubus. But yes, that's what it says in my. That's what it says in my memoir. Habadubu.
Homunculus.
Habadubu. Yeah.
Habadubu.
I wrote the memoirs, and you can tell Headmaster Trobrand they are 100% accurate in every single way. I had interviews aplenty with Muiral.
I trust you 100%.
As do I.
Yep, me too. Let's go.
All right. So do you want to just run across M8 back to the hallway where Sunspot started the session?
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, I'm just following where he says to go.
Got it.
Unless he sounds like he's fucking lying and trying to get us into a trap, because that's also.
No, he just seems frantic and like he hasn't talked to someone in like 3 years.
Oh, so sad. Okay.
Sunspot's pretty confident this guy betrays us. We could just break him. So
he's been eating nothing but gruel.
He's like, this is not a threat. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Lilia just feels bad for him. She's gonna give him a nice dinner when they get back out.
Oh, that sounds nice. Kumar, you are fighting the mere dragon. What would you like to do?
I have a question.
Yes.
How close is it to the pit of lava?
Oh, it is right next to the edge.
All right, I would like to take a shove action then.
Okay. Sure. Oh no.
That's a nat 20.
Of course it is.
The lava kids are going to be like, oh, another thing to save, and they just toss me back in the lava and go for that one.
That genuinely would be hilarious. I am not going to lie. Callie's face. Callie's face is just like, I should have been more specific.
Now that I think about it, they're like right below too, aren't they?
They did move. They moved already.
Yeah, they were able to move. All right, let's see here.
But there's a chance the dragon could hypothetically fall on them.
There could be like a lava wave, but
They're lava children.
Yeah, they'll be
know how to
fine.
surf the wave.
They'll be fine.
I live in Florida. You're like, if there's a wave coming, you know how to jump over the wave.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Dylan?
yes.
Come on. Yes.
Okay, so you shove the dragon into the pit of lava, and it splashes down in there, and starts taking fire damage as it just starts. Little mirror shards start
And
melting.
I still have an attack, and I'll pull out a javelin. I can buy more of these later.
Yeah, you know.
My
Are there any convenient boulder-sized bludgeon objects you could just drop on it?
Is there an Acme brand amphil?
Well, this is an armory. I'm
Actually,
sure
there is an armory. You did say that. Yeah. Okay. So is there anything else? Actually, before I grab my weapons and start throwing those down there, even if I've never used that.
Might as well not
is there
waste one of your
anything-
weapons when you can just...
Yeah.
Exactly. Is there something I can drop nearby?
Yeah, I would say there's a big, like, melted heap of slag that used to be armor and stuff.
All right. Well, I'll just shove that off after it with my second attack action.
All right.
And to move it,
I
would you
mentioned
want me
how
to do
much
it?
I
Should
like
be a
Kumar.
Strength.
Oh no, I'll let you just pick it up. I know you're strong.
Okay. You love Kumar, Scotty. I'm glad.
You can't not like Kumar.
It's just she's just like fuck it, throwing shit at everything.
Throwing people at things, throwing things at people. Great.
Exactly.
Shoving, grappling.
Patience. Like,
Beating people with people is my favorite strategy.
Beating up random crap and running into places that you shouldn't.
Kumar is everything patience wants to be.
Yeah.
That is accurate.
Including a giant fucking beautiful red lady.
A giant woman. And that'll be my turn. Just dropping the thing of slag onto it.
Bonk. It just bonks its head. Roll
into
me-
horny jail.
Let me see. Roll me.
If you have it,
Only
if you had a convenient DM
36.
scream, Jesus, DM scream.
DM scream.
It has the like improv, like if something falls on you, how big it is, how much damage it would do. But if you don't have that
I'm
with you,
gonna say-
it's whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 4d6 for the sake of it.
I think
Yeah,
I
that's
went
fair.
somewhere in the.
It's
Somewhere in
D6s.
the
They just
house.
add like more.
I was just saying
D6s.
it's usually d6s, right? Yeah.
It's D6 for every 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, this works then.
Yeah, that works perfect.
Effectively. That's the short and fast rule.
Okay.
That should work. That would work. Yeah.
Hmm.
So if you drop a penny off the Eiffel Tower, it does 20 d6 damage.
It caps out at a certain point.
Yeah, to 20.
Eventually. Yeah. I can never remember, and I hate that it caps. It's so terrible that it caps.
Yeah.
I get it for the physics reason, but they also
It-
let you
it-
jump. They also
just
have
not having to
not-
roll a million dice, you know. Although
There
there's
should be a
certain
point where
point
it's just terminal
you're dead.
damage. You just die instantly. It doesn't
That's-
matter what your level is. Doesn't matter who you are. You
Let's see.
die. You splatter on the ground.
Although
I feel like
it is
1,000
fun
feet should be
surviving
that.
falling from orbit.
I think 1,000 feet should be that because most of their adventures or something they'll just say it's like 1,000 feet and you'll fall to your death.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Oh,
Anyway,
let's see.
continue. How much-
Yes. So push lava dragon push the mirror dragon into the lava.
I hope it's not a lava
drop
dragon.
slag, bonk. Yeah, it'd be
Push
like,
the
hey,
lava
whoa,
dragon
it's fun.
into the mirror.
So Sunspot, you and Solaris and Morty, not Solaris, Lilia and Morty are running with Navel here. You run back through that hallway with the frescoes, very familiar images, and into that big plaza cavern room with the glowing quartz pillars and the door that has the dwarven inscription on it, which Lilia, you can read.
I can.
You want to read it?
I do.
Okay. So the inscription says the following.
When the angel dies and falls into the lava, all hope is lost.
Oh.
Kumar's still pretty hopeful.
So it says, it is the will of the keeper of secrets under the mountain that only the hand of the king may open these doors. Let all who gaze upon the heart of Mela abode and know the true power of dwarven kind.
Sunspot, I think that's you.
I'm king of a lot of things. Dwarves are not one of them.
That's what you think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wow, no, my past life was friends with one of them, so maybe.
Maybe. Listen, try it. See what
Hey,
happens. Do a flip.
Nabble, is that where the lab is, or we gotta go somewhere else?
Oh no, I don't think Mural's even been in there.
No. Which way to the lab?
Oh, it's this way. He
Oh,
points
okay.
farther east.
Then why are we stopping?
Oh, I don't know. You started to read the door. I don't.
Fair enough.
You want some pocket gruel? He reaches into his
God.
pocket and just dripping between
Why
his
do you
fingers.
have loose gruel in your pocket?
Sunspot gags in the corner.
I mean, it only summons gruel once a day.
I once knew someone who carried loose cream cheese in their pocket. It's a
Lily, what did you find, Morty, again?
The lint from the pocket gives the gruel texture.
Yeah, it's surprising. Yeah, it's different.
Makes it crunchy. No,
Because it's
put that
spicy.
down. No,
My gruel.
no more gruel for you.
Oh.
You will have proper diet.
Bad Dobby.
Okay.
Ah!
Give him a sock.
There's some lint in that one.
Give him a sock and he can be free.
All right. So that happens. Right, you guys are running, and actually, you guys pass into a room further east beyond that, M16, which looks like a large dining hall, or at least it used to be. There are holes busted in the north wall that lead into caverns. It looks like choked with cobwebs. And there was clearly a statue in the center of this chamber at some point, but it looks like it was basically snapped off at the ankles and it was just sort of left there. But the weird thing about this room is that the black stone tables, iron chairs, cabinets made of petrified zirkwood, and silverware are just all floating in the air in this dining hall. Sort of
Don't like
suspended.
Don't like that.
That's pretty neat.
And yeah, Morty, as you walk in, like the silverware just goes right through you.
Mm-hmm.
Do not like any of this.
What would you guys like to do? There's another corridor that goes south, and it looks like there's a sort of lava glow coming from in there. There's one that leads east, and then there's the two holes leading north.
Which way, buddy?
Navel says, I think it's east. Yeah. I think it's east.
You think or you know?
Oh no, I know. Yeah, I've talked personally with Muiral. Yes, I know.
That's what it says in the compass. West.
West.
Can I insight check that? Just because I'm like, what? What's my insight again? Ooh. That is a 25.
You think he has a vague idea of what he's talking about, but he's not certain whatsoever because you don't think he's been out of that room probably since he got here, more or less.
Bad. This poor dude.
You know, I didn't want to have to commit a murder.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't know where we're going.
I know 100%. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, what does this lab look like?
Well, there's beakers and like tables and like books and like arm weights. Yeah, there's like a weight set. Very muscly. Yeah.
Have you been to this lab?
No, we didn't do our interviews there, but I saw it through a door.
Which door?
Well, it was a door with like a cool scorpion on it, you know, because he's got the scorpion body, and like there was like swords on the wall as we were walking past. Yeah.
Sunspot's just contemplating his life.
Disappointed
How
dad,
did I-
Sunspot.
And he says, "I swear,
How did I end up?
it's right this way." And he starts walking down the hallway, and
Oh, be careful.
as he
He's gonna die. Watch it.
does, he suddenly gets teleported, and there's Hallister's, you know, announcer voice says, "Teleported," as he walks into a teleport trap.
Okay, we're not gonna go down that hallway.
Yeah.
Which, as he does, I need to see where he's teleported.
It's like
I
If
am
he
Into
falls
the
into the
lava.
lava, I swear to
The
God.
lava kids are like,
Guys,
another
he's like a
one.
shoe. In an adventure, you know, you have the shoe, you throw it to stop from the traps.
Another one.
Oh
My God, Dylan.
So, did he have like a
Does Morty need to just stay in the lava and like every time somebody gets into a trap, Morty just takes them out of the lava?
I mean, I'm double checking here which teleport trap he got. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay. All right. No, well, not exactly at the lava. Okay, so he's teleported and appearing in the hallway in front of Lilia, Morty, and Sunspot, he is replaced by, how to put this? Basically a giant blue bug, and it's sort of like, what the heck? As it looks at you and sort of chitters as it's looking at you, and you see like this just cold wafting off of it.
Matilda,
Oh,
I haven't
fuck.
seen you in years.
Does it have any kind
Morty,
of
Sunspot. Hey.
does it have any kind
Congrats
of
on your wedding!
does it have like a weapon? What kind of weapon?
does.
Like a spear?
Oh, like a spear thing, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Something like
I'm gonna be over here.
Scotty's happy. Scotty, you can't do
Get
much.
up, Scotty!
Funny,
God.
you should mention Patience. So the lava children took Patience over to the same chamber that Navel is teleported to. So he's teleported whoop, and appears. Actually, let me see. Kumar, you would actually be able to see across the way here after pushing the dragon in. After you climbed out of the lava originally, there's that big statue of a dwarf with like an axe, and
Oh, yeah, I
suddenly
recognize that thing.
a dude disappears in front of it, and he's like, "What the heck?" And the the statue suddenly takes its axe and swings as flame comes off the obsidian axe. Let me roll some damage here. Oh boy. Okay. And it. Oh, actually, he gets to make a dex save. Okay. He rolled an @1. Cool. Okay. So as he appears, he's like, "What the heck?" Doesn't even see as the giant statue swings a giant fiery axe, and just like hits him and knocks him to the ground. As his robe just like catches fire, and he's like, "Ah! Oh, jeez!" Next to the unconscious Patience. Let me see. Patience, it's actually your turn after that, and you're not stabilized yet.
Nope. I'll roll
Can
2
I give him
saves.
Aralee's inspiration?
No, you already did.
Sure, if you want.
No,
I mean,
Aralee's dead. I don't think you can give him
Yeah.
that inspiration that way, Callie. Stop
Yeah.
trying
I'm
to cheat.
okay with it. I don't know.
I'm
Stop
gonna roll
trying to
paralyzed
cheat him.
first.
Let him die or live on his own appearance.
13 on paralyzed save and death save. And that 1.
Oh my god.
No, you have inspiration.
I used it
Roll
earlier.
again.
He did use it earlier.
use it.
No,
used
I
it earlier.
just gave you the Aralee.
I know,
one.
I used it
gave you the
before.
Morty- No, you didn't.
Do
I
you want to
gave you
use?
the Morty one, and now they're giving you
It's
the
true.
Aralee one. Roll again.
Do you want to use the Aralee inspiration? Yeah.
Nat 20.
Do what you want. No, let it be that one. If you want it to be that one, let it be that one.
I'm not joking.
No.
I literally rolled a nat 1 then a nat 20.
That is wonderful. Okay, so what I'm gonna say here is patience.
Do we want to have like
You
a
feel-
near-death experience thing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dylan,
So you-
of course, Dylan.
Arlee
of course
just puts her hand on his
Dylan,
head.
of course.
No.
Because
Feel
Dylan and
your
I
spirit.
love this kind of shit. So go ahead.
You feel your spirit, splitting away from your body, and you feel the heat, and you're like, heat didn't used to bother me, as you just feel your body giving way.
The heat never
And
bothered
then-
me anyway.
And then you see a elf in front of you. You see Aralee standing there. And Aralee, what do you say to Patience?
Aralee?
Aralee probably I don't know like what she probably looks like in this moment, but she
What would her spirit look like?
That's a good question.
I think it's like she would like, so gonna get emotional here, but for a long time Aralee covered like a lot of stuff up, and I think that in death she would wear simple clothing, so maybe like just a nice white dress that like hangs off the shoulders, and like you could see her scars for the first time, and she like holds out her hands, and it's like, it's okay, you gotta go back now. Well, it's gonna be okay.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, where are you?
I'm not really sure.
You're with Lilia. Tell me you're with Lilia.
Can I have
Tell
this
me
much
you're
of a
okay.
conversation with him? Can I have this much of a conversation with him?
I'd say so.
I
fight against the nat 20. Tell me what you're with him.
With an nat 20, I let you.
I kick your ass.
That's tough speaking from a ghost.
Maybe on my that was my nat 1, but the nat 20 is like you pushing me back.
Aralee says, I'm not sure where I am. But I think it's gonna be okay. And she gives you a kiss on the forehead, and she says, until we meet again. And then she'll
Doors
hold
open
your
up behind
hands,
me, and I'm like,
and like,
I will find you. I will find you. As I'm getting pulled through the door.
Mm-hmm. And then your eyes, pop back open with the heat of the lava, right next to you, and see just a giant axe swing over your head and hit this dude who is standing over you, and just is like, ow! Ah! And I think that is where we should end it for today.
Dylan, my head is in a vice.
It is.
I have
Sure is.
Revivify.
Me too.
I
don't worry,
mean-
it's fine.
Again, though, that won't help from a crushed head if your head
That's
is
true.
completely nothing. We've already discussed this.
Dylan,
Oh,
What do you mean? All the pieces are right there.
I'm
It's
sure-
fine.
we're gonna start with Solaris next time, and I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
I just enjoy the fact that Yami and Sparky are just like,
No.
Wait a minute. Let me go back. Let me go back here. Wait a minute.
Jeez. Okay.
Should we start? Should we end after Lilia? Because then it'd be the end of the round.
Oh, jeez.
Well, and also
What do you want me to do? There's
Because it would just be Solaris and then Dylan stuff and then you.
yeah.
No, I'll wait until.
he just wants to make me
Yeah,
wait.
I want to make
I
Solaris.
was
wait
trying.
too.
I was trying to help. I tried.
At least you
I really
tried.
think the patience nat 20, coming back.
That was an
and then-
Aralee, not 20. That was not patience.
that is true. That is a good point.
I feel
So-
really bad because
Also, I'm
you
gonna go
did
cry.
roll a nat 1. So like
Hey, I think it is a great little story there. The nat 1 to nat 20. That is wonderful.
It is
yeah.
particularly fitting.
Mm-hmm. So yes, Kumar has pushed this mirror dragon into the lava. Patience has been pushed back into the world of the living by Aralee.
Snap back to reality.
Solaris has her head stuck in a mind flayer's vice grip.
This is
And then
fine.
Sunspot, Lilia, and Morty are all, well, they were all following Naval Marinaster to Muiral's lab, evidently, before he was teleported away and a giant blue bug appeared in his place. So, I guess we'll see next time how
Bug.
all of that goes.
Bug, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bug, yeah, just
Totally,
a bug.
just a normal bug.
Just a normal bug. So let's
you're
go
freaking
around.
me out. I hate when you do this.
Let's
I-
go around and
Because I meta and I know what it is.
I know.
I
That's how
sort of
I
know what it is, but I can't think of what it
treated.
is.
So let's start with Jeanette. What you got going on?
Well, my head's in a vice and I'm getting
Yep.
it crushed. And I was just dead recently, so I mean, this is gonna suck. But what can
Yeah.
you do? But in the real
Not
world,
put your head in the thing.
yeah. You can find me on Twitter at jebriggs79. Tomorrow you can find myself and Dylan and a few other friends of ours playing Skull and Shackles on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures. Tuesday night, if everybody's available at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we should be playing Call of Cthulhu, Shadows over Stillwater, where Vex, Callie, Scott, and Vivacia should be, if we can all play. We'll be doing that. Otherwise, tonight Scotty will talk about it, but I'll be back on this channel in a little bit to play in another D&D game. And I think that's everything going on right now.
Mix it up, Scott. You should tell us about that and anything else you got going on.
Oh, totally not sending private DMs. Anyway, so hey everybody, as you can probably tell, and I say this spiel a lot, run a lot of games here. If you want to check them out, please do. I have the schedule on this Twitch page. All the videos are the vlogs, I guess. The recordings of these are
VODs.
posted.
VODs, yeah.
The VODs are posted a week later from the exact date that they start. So if you missed the weeks before, just know that really after you watch this, you can go back and watch the previous one to know how the hell we got into this crazy situation.
Cluster
Maybe.
cluck.
I don't know how we got to this crisis situation. I was here the whole time. So
But anyway, to plugs. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we continue our Ghost of Saltmarsh campaign, where they're helping out Captain Haverhop fight the Dreadback Whale.
Oh my.
And totally not a reference to a classic American novel at all.
Not at all.
With our guest, Kevin, who's playing his, I was going to say infamous, but I guess famous blue wizard, Resnet. So,
any character that Kevin plays is infamous.
It's infamous.
Infamous for their terrible Italian accents.
Yeah.
he's a blue wizard.
I
that
don't
has
remember Hunter having an Italian accent, but
Oh, he did. Don't worry.
You just
Resnet.
don't remember it.
Resnet should be called Eiffel 95 because everything he has is blue. Like, no joke. He has blue robes, blue staff. Every spell he casts has a blue light to it, and he has a blue boat that they're on.
He's a blue boat even.
Yeah.
Good.
I described it as like some of the so some of the characters are aquatic races, so they actually live like in the water on the beach side. I described them waking up in the morning with an oversaturationally blue light hitting them through the window. And for underwater, that's really saying something. And it was the ship coming in and the light hitting it and refracting down. But yeah, that'll be tonight at 7.
You ask Kevin why his ship's blue. He says, it blends in with the water. And
that is actually what he said.
All right. Let me see. Callie, what do you got going on?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sad. You can find
What's
me
new?
at Camp Callie on Twitter. I'm in that game tonight. I buy my pen.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Jamey, what do you got going on?
Hi, I'm Jamey. You can follow me below on Twitter, where I'm just now a plant person now.
That's
I've bought a
true,
whole
yeah.
bunch of plants.
Yes,
Um,
plant daddy,
Hi,
yes.
kids.
That's really it. All my games are off stream, but I do DM in my game tomorrow where my party's going to a burlesque club. An
Oh,
underground burlesque club
interesting.
to talk to a noble. So it's going to be a fun time.
Mhm.
None of them watch this because they're all mean, so. But they don't know. I can tell you all what goes on and they'll never know.
Yeah, that's a secret. If they did watch, they would know.
Yeah.
Sent it
Aya,
back.
what have you got going on?
Me? Hey everybody. My name is Aya Golder. You can find me at all the places as such. I have commissions open, so if you want some cute art, I can do that for you. I'm actually working on some art for my Candlekeep game tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. And let's see. On Thursday we had our Saffron Academy game, and there was some technical issues, but it was a really fun game.
It was hella fun.
I got to do
The role you were born to play.
I've got to play Vex's overbearing Jewish mother, and then I got to play Kevin's smoke a pack a day grandpa. So it was very fun. And also somehow guess the name of a character that I don't know how he did that, but it was really incredible. Truly.
I guess the name. So you named them in Russian. I guess the
Yeah.
English translation of their name somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before I knew what their name was,
Yep.
or that they were even a lady and not just a fox.
Yep.
But yeah, that happened.
You've been the boyfriend long enough. I think you would start catching some Russian there. You know.
I guess so. But that is on Vex's channel, which I believe you can find in the
Yeah.
friends.
Please go watch it. It's so much fun.
Yes.
I promise you'll have a good time. And next time, there might be some special things for some very special friends that we're gonna make.
Oh.
Very excited.
Speaking of Vex, what have you got going on?
Well, you can. Well, so Saffron Academy, as Aya said.
Hmm?
Also, tomorrow, fingers crossed, I've said this a few times, and hopefully it's true. We will be playing we'll be playing our Masks game, hopefully.
Mhm. Yeah.
And you can find that at Faction Moon D&D. That's all for me.
Got it. And as for moi, Aya mentioned that she's running a Candlekeep game, and she's using a guide to Candlekeep Mysteries, which is my new product on the DM's Guild, which you can get. It provides tips and advice for running a Candlekeep Mysteries campaign using all the adventures in the anthology, as a overarching story, as well as how to.
Together.
Oh my god, it's so fun talking with Aya about stuff. I'm having all sorts of new ideas. It also provides advice for playing all the way to level 20, as well as converting it to Eberron, my favorite setting. You can go pick that up if you're interested. I assure you,
I
you
wish
won't
I've done Eberron.
oh well, I like what you're doing, so
Yeah.
I look forward to
Dylan,
hearing
I feel like
all
you're a
about
bit
it.
biased in that regard, though.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I like what you, Callie, and Scott added to in the session 0. So
Yep.
I've been gushing about all that too.
In the world, I mean, city of Mobius. Our story begins.
The Mobius.
And it's strip.
The Mobius strip mall.
Yes.
Uh,
So, please do check out everybody's awesome stuff. And I hope you'll join us here next time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, right here, next Saturday, to see how things go from here. Until then, though, toodaloo, everyone.
Bye.